Genesis 11. I read from the Institute for Scripture Research, the ISR, because it takes a direct translation from Hebrew to English, Greek to English, and Aramaic to English. The genealogies I find to be the most boring parts of the Bible, but if you want to find a good timeline, you have to read it in order to understand how old the earth really is and how old we are. Pretty sure when they said, like, this is the first new moon, this is the seventh new moon, I think they were talking about months. Like, that's how long a month was one new moon to another. I don't know. I have to actually get through the genealogies because I found them so boring I didn't actually read all of them. I just skipped on to what seemed interesting, which isn't good. You got to read the whole thing. And to be honest, after I read the genealogies, I'll probably never return to them. Then again, never say never. Genesis 11. And all the earth had one language and one speech, and it came to be as they set out from the east that they found a plain in the land of Shinar, and they dwelt there. And they said to each other, Come, let us make bricks and bake them thoroughly. And they had brick for stone, and they had asphalt for mortar. And they said, Come, let us build ourselves a city and a tower whose top is in the heavens, and make a name for ourselves, lest we be scattered over all the face of the earth. Then Yah came down to see the city and the tower which the sons of men had built, and Yah said, Look, they are one people, and they all have one language, and this is what they begin to do, and now they are not going to be withheld from doing whatever they plan to do. Come, let us go there and confuse their language so that they do not understand one another's speech. And Yah scattered them from there over the face of all the earth, and they left off building the city. This is why its name was called Babel, because there Yah confused the language of all the earth, and from there Yah scattered them over the face of all the earth. This is the genealogy of Shem. Shem was 100 years old and brought forth Arpachshad, Arpak with a dash underneath of it, Shad with a dash underneath of it, 2 years after the flood. And after he brought forth Arpachshad, Shem lived 500 years and brought forth sons and daughters. And Arpachshad lived 35 years and brought forth Shelah. And after he brought forth Shelah, Arpachshad lived 403 years and brought forth sons and daughters. And Shelah lived 30 years and brought forth Eber. And after he brought forth Eber, Shelah lived 403 years and brought forth sons and daughters. And Eber lived 34 years and brought forth Peleg. And after he brought forth Peleg, Eber lived 430 years and brought forth sons and daughters. And Peleg lived 30 years and brought forth Reu, R-E'. And after he brought forth Reu, Peleg lived 209 years and brought forth sons and daughters. And Reu lived 32 years and brought forth Serug, Serug with a dash above it. And after he brought forth Serug, Reu lived 207 years and brought forth sons and daughters. And Serug lived 30 years and brought forth Nahor. And after he brought forth Nahor, Serug lived 200 years and brought forth sons and daughters. And Nahor lived 29 years and brought forth Terah. And after he brought forth Terah, Nahor lived 119 years and brought forth sons and daughters. And Terah lived 70 years and brought forth Abram, Nahor, and Haran. And this is the genealogy of Terah. Terah brought forth Aram, Nahor, and Haran brought forth Lot. And Haran died before his father Terah in the land of his birth in Ur-Kasdim, Ur-Kasdim. And Abram and Nahor took wives. The name of Abraham's wife was Sarai, Sarai, and the name of Nahor's wife Milcah, the daughter of Haran, the father of Milcah, and the father of Yishak, or Yiskah, Yiskah, and Sarah, Sarai, was barren. She had no children, she had no child. And Terah took his son Abram and his grandson Lot, son of Haran, and his daughter-in-law Sarah, son of Aram's wife, and they went out with them from Ur-Kasdim to go to the land of Canaan. And they came to Haran and dwelt there. And the days of Terah came to be 205 years, and Terah died in Haran. Oh, a lot of tongue twisters, names I do not know. In fact, I wouldn't even say I could speak Hebrew. I just pronounce it off the English pronunciation as best as I could, which I'm still not a pro at all. But anyways, it was 11.